I carry you with me. Yeah. Some people leave, but they never really leave. I still remember your laugh like it happened yesterday. Some memories get older, but somehow never fade. Sometimes I reach for my phone like I still got you to call. Then reality reminds me you're not here at all. I won't lie, there were days it still hurts. Days I hear your name and everything gets quiet. Days I wish I had more time. One more talk, one more drive, one more chance to say goodbye. But love doesn't disappear just because someone is gone. I carry you with me in every step I take, in every lesson learned, in every choice I make. And even though I miss you more than words can say, I know you want me living, not throwing life away. So I'll keep moving forward, even when the road gets hard, 'cause you're still with me, right here in my heart. I used to think healing meant not feeling pain anymore. Now I know healing means learning how to carry it. The empty chair is still empty, the silence is still real. But somehow over time the wounds begin to heal. You taught me how to stand when life gets heavy, how to keep going when nothing feels steady. And maybe that's the reason I'm still here today, trying to become someone you'll be proud of someday. I don't need a sign, I don't need a miracle. Every time I choose kindness, every time I don't give up, I feel you there. I carry you with me through every storm I face, through every dark night, through every change. Carry you with me through every dream I chase, through every mountain, through every mistake. And if you're watching somewhere, I hope you can see the love you gave me still lives in me. Some people leave, but they never really leave, not when they're part of who you are. Where did the years go? I remember being 17, sitting on a roof with big dreams, talking about the life I live, talking about the things I built. Back then everything felt close, every road seemed open, every mistake felt small, like nothing could really hurt me. I thought I had more time, thought life would wait for me, thought I could always start tomorrow, and tomorrow would always be there. Then one bad year became two, two became five somehow. I kept saying I'd change soon, but soon never came around. Now I look around and wonder how I got so far away. How did the kid with all those plans end up feeling this way? Where did the years go? I blinked and they disappeared. I spent so much time surviving, I forgot why I was here. Where did the fight go? The one I carried in my chest. I'm still searching for that feeling, trying to be my best. Maybe I'm not too late, maybe there's still a road. Maybe I can still become the man I wanted to be before. My friends got jobs and families, some bought houses of their own, Somehow they kept moving forward while I felt stuck in place. I watched birthdays come and go, watch seasons change outside, while inside I stayed the same, carrying things I never faced. There were nights I couldn't sleep, mornings I didn't wanna wake, days I spent avoiding mirrors cause I hated my mistakes. I told everybody I was fine, got good at wearing a mask, but deep down I knew the truth. I was running from my past, and the longer that I ran, the heavier it became, cause pain doesn't disappear just because you look away. Where did the years go? I blinked and they disappeared. I spent so much time surviving, I forgot why I was here. Where did the fire go? The one I carried in my chest. I'm still searching for that feeling, trying to be my best. Maybe I'm not too late, maybe there's still a road, maybe I can still become the man I wanted to be before. Maybe healing isn't dramatic, maybe it starts small, getting out of bed, answering a phone call. Maybe redemption isn't one moment, maybe it's every day, choosing to keep moving even when you're afraid. Where did the years go? Yeah, I know I lost some time, but I'm done staring backwards, trying to rewind my life. Cause the road ain't over, and the story ain't done. I still got breath in my lungs, still got miles to run. Maybe I fell too hard, maybe I lost my way, but I'm still standing here, and that's enough today. I can't change yesterday, I can't bring those years back, but I can wake up tomorrow and finally start walking again. I thought I'd never make it back. I spent a long time running from things I didn't understand, running from pain, running from myself, running from every chance to become a better man. At first it felt like freedom, then it became a cage, and before I even noticed, I lost years along the way. There were nights I didn't recognize my face, didn't recognize my thoughts, didn't recognize my life. Some roads take you further than you ever meant to go. It's been a long way home, a long road back to me, 1,000 wrong turns, 1,000 nights I couldn't sleep. It's been a long way home, but I'm finally seeing light. Maybe I was lost so I could learn how to fight. I heard people who love me make promises I couldn't keep. I wish I could erase some things, but that's not how life works. So now I wake up every morning trying to do one thing right, trying to be honest, trying to stay alive, trying to build a future instead of hiding from the past. I used to think redemption was one big moment. Now I know it's 1,000 small decisions made every day. It's been a long way home, but I'm still on my feet, still carrying the lessons every scar gave me. Yeah, I lost some years, yeah, I lost my way, but I'm done living yesterday. I'm here today. It's been a long way home, and maybe that's alright, cause every mile I survived brought me back to life. I thought I'd never make it back, but here I am. For a long time I thought there was something wrong with me. I was always the quiet one, standing just outside the circle, watching everybody laugh while I tried to find my place. I got used to being overlooked, used to being the last choice, used to hearing people talk like my dreams were just noise. They said I thought too big, they said I should be realistic. They laughed at the things I loved, so eventually I hid them. And after a while I started believing them too. Started shrinking myself to fit into their view. But maybe I wasn't lost, maybe I was just surrounded by the wrong people. Then I found the right people at the right time, the ones who saw my scars and didn't make me hide, the ones who heard my voice before I learned to speak loud. Ooh, funny how life changes when you're finally found. Yeah. They didn't try to change me, yeah. Didn't ask me to pretend, didn't make me earn love just to call them friends. And slowly I remembered the person I used to be, before the doubt, before the fear, before I stopped believing. Maybe some doors close so better ones can open. Maybe loneliness was never the ending. The right people, right place, right time changed my whole life, didn't save me, just reminded me of the strength I had inside. Now I'm standing taller, now I'm breathing free. Turns out I was never broken, I just needed people who could see me. Funny how everything changed when I stopped begging to belong. I didn't think I'd make it, not at first. The first few weeks felt endless, every day looked the same. Your side of the bed stayed empty, but I still called your name. I kept replaying old conversations, looking for what went wrong, like somehow I could fix the ending if I thought about it long enough. Everybody told me give it time, but time felt slow when you were on my mind. I thought losing you meant losing everything, but after you left, the world kept turning, the sun kept rising, the sky stayed blue. And after you left, I slowly remembered there was still a life waiting for me too. I cried, I broke, I healed, I grew, and somehow I made it through. I started taking walks again, started sleeping through the night, started making plans without seeing your name beside mine. Some memories still hurt, some songs still hit too hard, but they don't stop me anymore, they don't leave me in the dark. Maybe the hardest part was learning this truth: I can miss you and still move forward too. After you left, I found my feet, found my voice, found my peace, found parts of myself I forgot were there. Now I'm standing stronger than I ever was back then. After you left, I learned to live again. You left, but I stayed, and that saved me. The best thing you never knew You probably think I never recovered, probably think I stayed broken forever. And honestly, there was a time I thought that too. There were nights I couldn't imagine a life without you. But the best thing you never knew is I survived. The best thing you never knew is I came back to life. I stopped chasing shadows, stopped looking behind, and built a better future, one day at a time. I got tired of waiting for closure to arrive, so I made peace with the silence and started living my life. I learned that healing isn't forgetting someone, it's accepting the ending and still choosing the sun. You were part of my story, not the ending, just a chapter. The best thing you never knew is I found happiness, not because I stopped caring, but because I started caring about myself again. And now every morning feels a little lighter than it did back then. I hope you're happy, I'm finally getting there too, not the end. This isn't how I planned it, but maybe that's okay. When you left, I thought the future left too. Like every dream I had packed up and followed you. I stopped believing good things would come again, stopped believing I'd ever love again. But life has a way of surprising you when you've almost given up, and slowly, without noticing, I started healing. Cause this is not the end, it's just a hard chapter. It's not the whole story, it's not forever after. Oh, I lost someone I love, but I didn't lose my life. And every day I wake up, I know I'll be alright. These days I smile more than I cry, think more about tomorrow than yesterday. I still remember you, but memory isn't a prison, and love isn't meant to stop your life from moving. Some people leave and leave a lesson behind. Maybe that's what you were, maybe that's enough. This is not the end, not my final page, not my final dream, not my final day. I still got roads, I still got plans, still got a future in these hands. This is not the end, it's a new beginning. And for the first time, I'm finally believing you left. But my story didn't end there. I thought you were forever, at least that's what I believe. Built my future around you, never thought you'd leave. When you walked away, I felt everything collapse, like all the years ahead of me had vanished just like that. I blame myself for things I couldn't change, kept replaying every memory, trying to find someone to blame. But I'm more than your goodbye, more than the tears I cried, more than the nights I spent trying to survive. You leave and hurt me, that's the truth. But losing you won't make me lose me too. These days I see things differently. Love isn't meant to cage you, and if somebody chooses to leave, you can't force them to stay. So I stopped chasing answers, stopped chasing the past. Started building a life that actually feels like mine. Started finding peace in quiet afternoons. Started realizing healing isn't losing you. Healing is finding me. Maybe some people leave to make room for the person you're becoming. I'm more than your goodbye, more than a broken heart, more than the memories of what we were. I still got dreams, still got roads to take, still got a future nobody can take away. You left, but my life didn't, and that's something beautiful. Funny how life can change in the moment. Yeah. I was 21, thinking I knew everything. Had big plans in my pocket and a world to chase. Everybody believed in me, maybe I believed it too. Never thought I'd be the one with a story like this. Then came one bad turn, one choice I didn't question, one road that looked easy, one mistake dressed like freedom. At first nothing changed, at least that's what I thought. But little by little I became someone I wasn't. It's strange how you don't notice you're getting lost until you're gone. One bad turn, that's all it took to change the story of the life I wrote. One bad turn, one careless night, and suddenly nothing felt right. But I'm still breathing, still learning, still trying to find my way. Maybe one bad turn won't define my whole life. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, years disappear quietly, like smoke into the air. Friends moved forward while I stood still. My family watched me fade, and I hated what I became. But hating yourself long enough never changes anything. So I started showing up, even when I didn't want to. Started facing the truth instead of running from it. I can't erase the past, but maybe that's not the point. Maybe the point is learning how to keep moving. Oh. One bad turn didn't end me, one bad choice didn't break me. Yeah, I lost time, yeah, I got scars, but I'm still standing right where you are. One bad turn, that's not my name, it's not my future, that's not my fate. Cause every day I get to choose who I become from here. One bad turn, but not the end. The night sits close against my skin, like it's trying to settle in. Every worry has a chair, every fear is resting there. The ceiling knows my quiet tears, it's memorized my hidden fears. I trace the cracks along the wall, like maps that show I didn't fall. Some days feel like winter soil, cold and stiff from unseen toil. Nothing blooming, nothing bright, just endless stretches of the night. The seas don't break the ground in noise, they grow in silence without a voice. And maybe what feels buried deep is something waking in its sleep.
I am growing in the dark,
roots wrapped tight around my heart.
no applause, no open sky,
just unseen strength that slowly rises.
Even here where shadows start, hope is breathing in the dark.
Pain knocks softly at my ribs, like it wants to teach me this. Not every wound is meant to stay, some carve strength along the way.
I speak to God in scattered thoughts, in half-formed prayers and fragile knots. No lightning splits the sky above,
just quiet warmth that feels like love. And though I tremble when I stand, a steady ground beneath the sand. Each small step I dare to take is proof my spirit didn't break.
Maybe storms don't come to drown,
but watch the fear that weighs us down.
Maybe darkness isn't defeat,
but where endurance finds its feet.
If hope is just a thread so thin,
I'll hold it tight with trembling skin.
'Cause even stars before they shine,
we're hidden in the hands of time. I am growing in the dark,
learning life from every scar.
Not loud, not fast, not seen by all,
but rising every time I fall.
And when the morning finds my eyes,
you see what pain disguised.
Not all battles leave us out,
some are fought beneath the ground.
in what the world may call delay,
is hope preparing its own way.
The room is quiet, but my mind is loud. Shadows sitting heavy like a cloud. Pain pulls close, it knows my name. Whispers softly, stay the same. Some nights feel too long to hold. Breathing feels like lifting stone. I've learned how silence has a way, how hope can tremble, hesitate. But deep beneath the tired ache, there's something suffering can't take. A fragile spark, a steady flame, calling softly through the pain. Not a fire that blinds the sky, just a glow that won't say die. Not loud enough for crowds to see, but bright enough to carry me. There's a small light inside my chest, beating softly through the stress. It doesn't shout, it doesn't run, but tells me stay or not done. In the dark where I can't see, hope is quietly choosing me. Tears fall slow like winter rain, watering unseen fields of pain. What feels broken, torn apart, might be roots beneath my heart. I talk to God in silent ways, no perfect words, no grand displays, just honest fear and open hands, trusting what I don't understand. And though the future's undefined, a thin thread pulls me forward in time, step by step, though weak and slow. Something in me wants to grow, maybe suffering plants a seed buried deep in what I bleed. Maybe every silent cry is shaping wings I'll use to fly. I don't need the storm to end, I just need the strength to bend. If pain is where the soil lies, then hope is where the new life rises. There's Not every miracle is loud. Some grow underneath the cloud. And if tomorrow feels unsure, this small light will still endure.